Hey everyone, welcome back to English Flow. I'm Mark, and today I have something completely different for you. Last month, I was walking through the park when I heard something that stopped me in my tracks. Two people were having a conversation in English. Nothing unusual about that, right? But here's what caught my attention. One person was clearly a beginner, making lots of mistakes using simple words. But they were speaking so naturally, so confidently, and the native speaker was completely engaged in the conversation. It hit me like lightning. This beginner was doing something that most English students never learn to do. They were communicating without fear. Today I'm going to teach you the one method that can take you from struggling with basic sentences to having natural conversations. This isn't about grammar rules or vocabulary lists. This is about something completely different. But first, let me ask you something personal. When you try to speak English, what happens in your head? Let me guess, you think of what you want to say in your native language. Then you try to translate it to English. Then you worry about grammar. Then you worry about pronunciation. Then you worry about making mistakes. By the time you actually speak, the moment has passed. Sound familiar? Here's what I realized from watching that conversation in the park. Fluent communication has nothing to do with perfect English. It has everything to do with confident expression. Let me introduce you to what I call the direct expression method. This method changed everything for my students, and it's going to change everything for you too. Here's how it works. Instead of thinking in your language and translating to English, you learn to think directly in simple English. Not complex English, not perfect English. Simple, direct English. Let me show you exactly what this means. Most students want to say something like this. Yesterday, I went to the shopping center with my sister because we needed to buy some clothes for the party that we're attending next weekend. That's a complex sentence with multiple ideas. No wonder your brain struggles to produce it quickly. But with the direct expression method, you break this into simple, direct thoughts. Yesterday, I went shopping. I went with my sister, we bought clothes, we have a party next weekend. Same information, much easier to express, much more natural in conversation. Here's the key insight. Native speakers don't speak in textbook sentences. We speak in simple, connected ideas. Now let me teach you this method step by step. Step 1. Use the one idea rule. Every sentence should contain only one main idea, not two ideas connected with because or when or who. Just one clear, simple idea. Practice this right now. Think about what you did this morning. Don't create one long sentence. Create several short sentences. I woke up at 7, I made coffee, I checked my phone, I got dressed. Each sentence is complete. Each sentence is clear. Together, they tell your story. Step 2. Use the present focus approach. Here's something interesting about natural conversation. We talk about the past and future, but we always speak from the present moment. Instead of saying, I will probably go to the store later because I need to buy some groceries, you say, I need groceries. I think I'll go to the store later. You're thinking in the present moment about your needs and plans. Step 3. Use the body language bridge. When you speak, your body should move with your words. This isn't just about gestures. When your body moves, your brain connects words to actions and emotions. Try this. Say, "I'm excited," while sitting still with no expression. Now say, "I'm excited," while standing, smiling, and moving your hands. Feel the difference? Your brain believes the second version more. And when your brain believes it, your speaking becomes more natural. Here's how to practice this method every single day. Morning practice. Describe your morning routine using only simple sentences. Speak out loud for 3 minutes. I open my eyes. It's 7:30. I feel tired. I stretch my arms. I get out of bed. I go to the bathroom. Use your body. Point to your eyes when you say eyes. Stretch when you say stretch. Make it physical. Afternoon practice. Choose something you can see right now. Describe it using the one idea rule. This is my phone. It's black. It's on the table. I use it every day. It helps me communicate. Simple ideas. Clear communication. Evening practice. Talk about your day using present focus. Instead of "Today I had a meeting with my boss and we discussed the project that I'm working on," you say, "I had a meeting today. My boss was there. We talked about my project. I explained my ideas. He liked them." Now, here's what happens when you practice this method consistently. Week 1. Your speaking anxiety decreases. Simple sentences feel natural. Week 2. You start connecting ideas smoothly. Your confidence grows. Week 3. You begin thinking directly in English without translating. Week 4. You're having real conversations naturally. But here's the most important part of this method. You must give yourself permission to sound simple at first. Remember, the goal isn't to impress people with complex English. The goal is to communicate clearly and naturally. When you master simple, direct expression, you can always add complexity later. But if you try to start with complexity, you'll never develop natural flow. Let me give you a specific challenge. Today, have a 5-minute conversation using only simple sentences. It could be with a friend, a family member, or even yourself in the mirror. Talk about your weekend plans. Remember the rules. One idea per sentence. Present focus thinking. Use your body. Don't worry about sounding sophisticated. Focus on sounding natural. This direct expression method works because it matches how your brain actually processes language. You think in simple concepts first, then you express them simply. When you remove the pressure to sound perfect, your natural communication ability emerges. Here's what one of my students told me after practicing this method. "Mark, I finally understand. I was trying to sound like a textbook. Now I sound like myself, just in English." That's exactly right. You're not trying to become a different person when you speak English. You're just expressing who you already are in a different language. The beauty of this method is that it works at any level. Whether you know 500 English words or 5,000 words, you can express yourself clearly using this approach. Your homework for this week: practice the direct expression method every day. Start with simple topics. Use your body. Focus on clear communication, not perfect grammar. Remember, fluency isn't about knowing everything, it's about using what you know with confidence. This is Mark from English Flow. The method I've shared today has helped hundreds of students move from fear to fluency. Now it's your turn. Start simple, stay consistent, and watch your English speaking transform. Keep flowing, and I'll see you in the next one.